Hello everyone. Indian markets are going up once again. There is no doubt. Indian equity should be major component of your global portfolio if you want to make money next 10 to 15 years. Mutual fund routes are the easiest way to get exposure in Indian equity without any much headache. Many NRIs have already started investing in India because they've realized the importance of it. But are you doing it right way? This is the question. I have seen many of NRIs committing several mistakes while investing in India as an NRI. Remember, the regulations for investing as a resident and NRI is completely different. In this video, I am going to list 5 common mistakes NRIs do when investing in Indian mutual funds and explain how it can land you in compliance and legal issues or problems. So stay tuned till the end. If you are new to this channel, I am CS Keerthana. I did my CS from India, CIMA Level 3 from UK. I run The Consultancy, a firm which is specialized in NRI services. Let's start with number 1 point. Continuing mutual fund SIPs from resident SB account, saving banks account. Many NRIs do this. SIP from existing resident saving account and they are unaware of the fact that they are violating FEMA regulation. This is the most common mistake NRIs are doing, especially who have become NRIs recently. Remember, you cannot link MF with resident saving bank account. It is against FEMA rule. Because FEMA mandates NRIs should use NRO or NRE account for investing in India. Using saving account can lead to account freezing or penalties from banks as well as mutual fund houses. So what is the solution for this? Immediately stop your SIPs which is linked to your SB account. Open NRI or NRO account with a bank in India to manage your investment. Many cities around the world nowadays they have Indian bank branches, so you can go and open there, or you can contact the branch in India and request them to open NRE, particularly if possible, account by providing all kind of necessary documentation. Once you have NRE account, use this bank account to transfer the fund from your foreign bank account to this. Now that you are an NRI, you are ready to make all the fresh investment, routing it through NRI specific account. See, please prefer NRE account because it is easy for repatriation in the future. If you are investing in Indian income, then only use NRO account. This brings me to second mistake NRIs do, failing to update KYC from resident to NRI. Especially those who have become NRIs recently, they neglect to update the KYC detail with the mutual fund houses after their residential status is changed. It is always leading to compliance issues later. KYC status determines how your investments are processed and taxed. Resident KYC allows investment through regular saving accounts, but NRI KYC details requires NRI and NRO account and updated tax details. Without updating your KYC, your investments may be flagged. You could face delays in transaction even on redemption. According to SEBI guideline, KYC updation is mandatory within 30 days of status change. So contact the KYC registration agency or your mutual fund or the brokerage firm and update your KYC to NRI status. Submit all the documents like passport, visa, proof of overseas address along with the bank details. This ensures seamless investment management. If you invest through us as an NRI, we take care of all these formalities. Please feel free to reach out to us using the WhatsApp number or write an email to info@keerthisinfo.com in case if you are interested to invest. Now you may have another question. I have already invested in Indian mutual fund when I was resident. Now I have become NRI. Now what I should be doing? This is the third mistake which I am going to discuss. Not linking your MF units to NRO or NRE, specifically who have moved to foreign country recently, they always ignore to notify the mutual fund houses about their tax status change and update their bank account, NRE and NRO. This causes mismatch in the investment record. When you are resident, you might have invested through normal SB account. Now, what is required is NRE or NRO. This may create serious problem at some stage. Imagine you want to redeem your mutual fund units and at that time fund houses need accurate tax status and bank account details to process the investment and redemptions correctly. So if you don't update these details to the fund houses, during the redemption, fund houses can withhold it. So please take it seriously if you haven't updated the status change with the mutual fund houses. So please contact AMCs, update your tax status and also the bank account details and ask them to route the investment through that. In order to do this, just submit change of bank form, PAN, updated KYC details. If you complete this, you can assume that your investments are routed correctly and taxed appropriately also, and avoid all unnecessary problems later. Now let's discuss the fourth mistake, that is holding mutual funds which are not compliant with the country of residence. This is the most common mistake which NRIs who are living in countries like US and Canada are doing. Because in India, most of the AMCs are not accepting investment from US and Canada, only specific fund houses are accepting subject to many conditions. So many investors are not aware, they continue the earlier plans. Some Indian mutual fund houses, they restrict investment from US and Canada due to the complex compliance requirement. Holding such funds can lead to forced redemption or higher taxation, legal issues. So please avoid this kind of complication. In US it is really tough. You can retrieve any information at one single click. So in case if you are investing in the mutual fund houses which are not supporting US and Canada, please sell it off and pay your taxes. And you should be aware of certain regulations in case if you are US resident, such as PFIC. And if you don't know what PFIC is about, I have made a detailed video here. Let me clarify one more thing. In PFIC, it is required that you have to disclose the existing holding to the US tax authorities in a particular format. So by disclosing like that, it is possible to defer the taxation and you are not going to fall into any legal pitfalls till the point of sale. So it's not that just because you are in US and Canada you cannot invest, you can definitely invest, but subject to lot of compliance. You have to do it in a right way. Many of NRIs who are in US and Canada, they approach me and they ask, see, this plan I have done when I was in India, now I'm still continuing, what do I do with this kind of plans? So when you know that holding such funds can lead to forced redemption or legal issues, don't invite any unnecessary risk. Sell it off, redeem it, pay applicable capital gain tax, that is 12.5% for long term in India, and start reinvesting in the fund houses, in the schemes which are floated by the AMCs which accept investment from US and Canada. Look for the fund houses, reroute the investment should be your strategy. So if you are an NRI who is living in US and Canada, please don't get disheartened. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't be investing, but the compliance procedure which is required in your case is entirely different from rest of the NRIs. If you are serious about developing an equity exposure in India, please feel free to contact this mail ID or the WhatsApp number which is displayed here. Now the last but not the least, fifth point, using non-NRI compliant broker platforms. So when you are investing as resident, you really don't have to pay attention to this. But if you continue to do the same after your tax status became NRI, you are inviting serious problem. Many new age fintech apps, platforms, they do not support NRI investment because when you are investing as an NRI, there are a lot of compliance issues involved. Even right from KYC procedure, it is entirely different. So still if you are continuing to invest through these platforms linking it to SB, 100% you are going to have some compliance issues in the future. So verify with the platform or the broker whether they are supporting it. If not, sell it off, settle the taxes and switch to NRI compliant platforms or approach overseas MFTs like us. Our aim is to create a secure, seamless investment experience for all NRIs meeting all legal requirements. If you want to invest in Indian mutual funds, we can definitely help you. See, we as an overseas MFT, we want to create awareness about it and we want to handhold and be with you right from onboarding till you exit, till you sell it off. And we ensure that you don't run into any legal complications. In case if you are interested to invest through us in Indian market, please write an email to info@keerthisfinfo.com or feel free to approach through a WhatsApp message to the number which is displayed here. I hope I could give you valuable information in this video. See you with another interesting topic next week. Till then, bye-bye.